the livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Yo, what up, though? You know what time it is, man. Time for the livest cloud radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block Radio. Is live on your dial right this moment. You got 60 minutes to ride the block with the livest crew on cloud radio, the livest hot topics, and the livest independent music find anywhere. You know what it is, man. The livest cloud radio show on the planet. Straight from the E-Block Radio. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis. Got my man Monk Money holding it down. From my block to your block and every block across the nation. Let's get it.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet. E-Block Radio.
Yo, man. You know what time it is, man. Time for the livest cloud radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block, live on your dial every Thursday, even on Christmas Eve. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis. Got my man Monk Money holding it down. What up, boy?
What to do? What the business is? Merry Christmas, man. Everybody.
For sure, man. Merry Christmas out there. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. You know, whatever it is you celebrate, man. Happy whatever it is. Happy holidays.
Right.
Feel me? Yeah, so, well, it's been a long week, of course, since last week. And don't forget, man, there's always social media every day. Whatever day it is, so make sure you follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Follow my man at Real Monk Money, and of course myself at Hood Howard Stern. Don't forget if you're on Facebook, man, to like our fan page. All right, that's www.facebook.com/straight from the E-Block. All right, so make sure you check us out on all the venues and keep up with everything we got going on. Speaking of which, though, man, what's going on with you, bro? Don't tell me you low to the ground because it's holiday time. You can't be low to the floor.
Man, yes, bro. My first off day, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm loving it, dog. I got tomorrow off, too. Back to the
grind. You was off today? What?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
And tomorrow, me either.
Well, yeah, I know you're off tomorrow. Well, not necessarily, though. You didn't have to be off tomorrow.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Right. I was just going to say, yeah, not necessarily. Right. Yeah, I know you happy about that.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to chill, you know what I'm saying? Get a little shopping done. Got some little, postcards done, you know what I'm saying, pictures, you know what I'm saying, the baby boy.
Oh, well, you got a little family postcard?
For sure.
Oh, that's cute, man. I remember the very first postcard that had TJ on it. Well, I guess it was a postcard. It was a picture. I don't know. It was something. Yeah, something. Yeah. But I still got that picture, though, man. He don't look. That's a different baby, man. That ain't him.
Yeah, that ain't different for real.
No, he look totally different. That's crazy though.
Well.
Yeah. But so where did y'all get him done at?
We got cousins, man.
Oh, okay.
He do, you know what I'm saying? Got his own little business, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ray. Yeah. Look him up. Ray Stuttering on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Do his thing. Big shout out there. Yes, together.
For sure. Hey, so you, I know you said that we talking about what's been going on this week. So y'all just got those done. So you basically, I was gonna say nobody go get those until after the New Year.
Right. No.
Okay. I was about to say, ain't nobody ever gonna get that shit.
Right. Yeah. Well, other than that, the boy been keeping it low to the ground like an ant, bro. Chilling.
Yeah, I feel you.
Trying to, you know, enjoy this vacation time I got off.
Right. You still on that Viking shit, man?
You still on that what?
That Viking shit.
Oh my God, yeah, my bro. It's so exciting, cuz for real. That boy be having me amped. Like
you still never told me what channel this shit is on. I know it's on demand, but like what actual channel is it?
I think it's FX or A&M. I'm gonna check it out though. I don't know. Okay. I watch it on demand, so we don't tell you that.
Oh, probably AMC or some shit. That sounds like some AMC shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I still ain't got into it.
Man, gotta get to it, bro.
Any movies though? No movies?
I seen The Good Dinosaur, me and my little guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was last week. Yeah, I remember that. He drank all the lemonade. And shit.
Yeah, he drank all the lemonade.
Right.
Went on the ziggity boom.
Exactly. See, that's what that sugar do to you, though.
Right.
Yeah.
But other than that, boy, chilling, man. I ain't been doing too much of nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it together, dog. Well, what's up with you, bro?
Shit, man, same old with me, man. Just out here doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay focused. And, of course, you know, last Friday was the debut. Let me see here. Okay, all right, I'll just check my text message right quick. All right, we good. All right, so I just had to check with it. Yeah, I just had to get that text message on straight now. All right, cool. I'm on the point now. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nephew, man. Just low-key, I'm going to throw this out here right quick while we on the radio. Because so much crazy shit that happening, you know what I'm saying, like, it's happening, period, but especially during the holiday time. And what happened was basically, you know, for people out there listening, I was telling Mark Money before we got on, as my nephew found a nice little, you know, hookup for Xbox One. And, you know, it's kind of like, it wasn't like Craigslist, but it was kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you be hesitant to, like, meet people and, you know, come with your bread because you never know what people be on, you know what I'm saying? So I was over here tripping, going texting him back, and he ain't never texted me back, and then I got a little worried. But I'm good now, so shout out to nephew, you know what I'm saying? City Shot out there doing his thing. He's still good, and he got the Xbox One, so we straight. Everything went along as planned. But anyway, like I said, last Friday, of course, I went ahead and put out my book, man, Off the Block Volume 2. I'm excited about that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited about that. And what happened was really just going back through it after I got everything published and everything. And shout out to my man Derek, too, man, D. Wills, as we call him, you know, in the hood. But shout out to my man Derek Williams. You can catch him at www.derekspeaks.com. You know what I'm saying? He out doing his things, doing on the speaking tour. For sure, E-Block representing. So he, you know, he did the foreword. So shout out to my man Derek for writing that foreword for me. Great piece, you know what I'm saying? And I knew when I did the project, I was like, I wanted to have a foreword. I'm like, I ain't gonna leave the block. I'm gonna get it where I live. You know what I'm saying? So, and really, that's just how. You know, that's how businesses start, though. You know what I'm saying? You work within. You know what I'm saying? You work within. You don't have to go outside. A lot of times, you don't have to go outside your circle to get everything, you know, together. So, shout out to my man D. Will. But, yeah, I put it out there. And, you know, since I put it out, I've been putting out some little, a couple little pictures and stuff, like a little photo shoot I did and shit. You know, not a real photo shoot, though. Just taking pictures in the living room, but hey, you know, it turned into a photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everything turned out good. I was just going through it, you know, just looking at the stuff that I wrote. Because a lot of times, you know, I say that I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? So like when once I get everything together and I got, you know, all these published works, I want to be in Wikipedia as an American writer. Like I don't necessarily call myself a poet. Like, I know poets, and I'm far from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no poet. Poets get up there and, you know, they do their thing. Like, they spit in front of crowds and, you know, they do their shit out loud. I'm a writer. I'm not a poet. Like, I've actually never read any of my material out loud, like, to an audience. Like, everything has always been written. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a writer. I'm definitely not a poet. And I posted something on Facebook, and shout out to my man Outspoken, or we used to call him in the hood Stank.
Right.
But he you know, he actually does poetry though. Like, he's a real poet. And after I put a little sample out there, you know what I'm saying, he had commented on it and said, you know, that he felt me or whatever. And to me, shit, that was the utmost. Because whenever somebody who actually does it can feel where I'm coming from, then that's what's up. Because that means I did a good job. Because I'm not a poet.
You touched him some way, somehow.
Exactly, man. So that's what's up. So I'm excited about that, man. I'm finishing up 2015 on a high note, but that ain't it. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep grinding. You know, I got to do that and get ready for this next venture. This time, since I did the first two poetry books, and then I actually got a one-act play that I published too, which didn't do that well. but hey, it's still an accomplishment. So it's still a third piece of published work that I have. So I'll be actually working on my fourth piece this time, and this time I'm actually I'm trying my hand at a novel. You know what I'm saying? This is new to me though, so I'm trying my hand at that. I know the homie's been trying to get me to do this shit for years.
Right.
So finally, I'm gonna step into that for 2016. I'm gonna try to have that out early part, in the early part of 2016. But shit, other than that, man, just grinding, man. You know what I'm saying, and enjoying the fruits of my labor. You know what I'm saying. It's a little different, holiday time. I'm out in Colorado. Everybody in the D. Everybody back at the crib. So it's a little different, but it's all good because I talk in Skype. You know what I'm saying? I talk on Skype, every day down there, so it's cool. It's all love. But also, too, real quick before we go in too deep, hopefully they listening, because I talked to my OG the other day, and she like, yeah, me and your pops be listening, to the show. So I was like, man, I'm going to give y'all a shout-out, because they actually be, and the funny thing is, man, is, you got older people who not really technologically inclined, but I showed him how to download our mobile app, and shit, that's how they listen to the show through the mobile app, bro.
That's what's up.
No, but it's funny because it's like it was so challenging to get them to use, technology. You know what I'm saying? So now, just to know that they actually listening to us, through the mobile app, that's kind of cool, man. So shout out to my mom, my pops, man. I guess we'll just call them Mr. and Mrs. Lewis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my mom and pops, man, holding down the original E-Block, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, holding it down. So shout out to them, man. And
mom and pops.
For real. Hopefully they listen. If not, I give a little shout out in the middle somewhere just in case they weren't listening.
Right.
But other than that, man, it was really just been low key, like you said, man. Just trying to stay low to the ground, man. Just keep your grind up. That's all I've been doing right now. Just trying to finish out 2015, with a bang. You know what I'm saying? And roll that momentum into 2016. You feel me? Yeah. But shit, I ain't been doing shit. But as far as in the news, man, what we gotta talk about. Like I really don't want to talk about it because everybody's been talking about it for the last few days. But man, they've been clowning Steve Harvey, dog, because he fucked up and gave the wrong award to the wrong chick or whatever for the Miss Universe or Miss something. I think it's Miss Universe. But the funny shit is though they showed, at least what they say was the card that they gave him to read off of. And the card that they gave him to read off is pretty self-explanatory. Like, there's no way you could have gotten it wrong. Like, it said who the winner was, and it said who the first runner and second runner up was. Like, I don't know, was he high or something? Like, what? I don't know how you fucked that up. But they, of course, right, of course they made a big deal out of it. Right, he can't because he do this for a living.
Right.
He do this for a living. But look, though, I always gotta take it somewhere else. Again, shout out to my man Corey Holcomb, man, and damn, what's my man name? They call him Zoe, but I can't think of his whole name. But shout out to Corey Holcomb and my man Zoe on the 5150 show, man. I watch that shit because they show remind me so much of our show. Like they keep it so real, it's like it's uncensored, and I love that shit. So shout out to 5150 and 5150 Nation. So I was watching this the other day, and they was talking about this same shit. My man Zoe just always be on some like, some militant real shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. So his thing was like, yeah, so they talked about that shit for like, 3-4 days, however long it's been, right? But he was like, dog, why everything trending about Steve Harvey and shit, then that's when they sneaking in telling you, that all of the first of all, of course, the Baltimore thing, like I mentioned last week, the cops got off on a mistrial. But then this is something I didn't even know. He said during that same time, though, I guess out in L.A., they released some statements or some kind of facts that about how like he said over 150, something like over 150 police shootings basically they say they were legal shootings. Like all this information was being poured out while we was clowning Steve Harvey though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like and I know we talk about this shit probably every week.
right.
But they always be trying to pull the okie doke.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like whenever you're not looking, then bam, here we go. Let me throw this in right quick. Dog, that shit crazy though.
It's crazy, but that's how it go, man.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, it is. It is a vicious cycle, but what I guess the main question is what can you do about it? I mean, that's always been the question.
Right.
And then I be you know me, I watch a lot of TV. But actually, I don't. You know what I don't watch? I watch a lot of old TV. I watch a lot of shit over and over. Like Coco J always be clowning me because I watch Martin so fucking much. Like she said I gotta be like I'm super boring or something because I just watch the same shit over and over. But it is true. I watch Martin over and over. Yeah, even though I've seen every episode. But also, right, 1,000 times. But also too, man, I've been watching this series on I think it's H2, so it's the History Channel, one of the History channels. And it's called Hunting Hitler. And I guess basically like I mentioned this last week or the week before. They got the CIA or FBI files or whatever released so they could basically track him down and see where he might have ended up. But I say that just to say that I've seen another episode Tuesday, and the season finale is next week. So I'm gonna watch that shit too because this shit is interesting to me. And not so much the information about. And it's funny because I guess not so much the information about Hitler is intriguing to me, but the way the government covered up is more intriguing to me. Like I like him. I figured, he was doing his thing. He was trying to take over the world and shit. And he figured he'd fake his death and go somewhere else and try it again. Like that's not really intriguing to me. That's what I felt like he probably would have did. But what's intriguing is just all the information they had. So this one episode I think Tuesday had some FBI files where I think it was in Brazil. He was spotted at a ballet, right? So this is just some shit in the FBI file. So they go to search it out. So they go there, they find a place where the ballet was, but all the newspaper shit it was like was for 2 days. The FBI file say it was 3 days. So they like, well, shit, maybe they fucked up. Maybe he wasn't really here. So they was like, well, they say he was here on like I can't remember exactly the day. So we just use Thursday, for example. Newspaper say Friday or Saturday. So then he was like, so they kept digging. They like, no, something strange though. So then my man was like, you know what? What if they had like, a special show for dignitaries and motherfuckers that they only invite? That's not gonna be made public. And then I was thinking like, damn, that's how they do the auto show. Auto show got the black tie affair. Like you can't just go. Like you got to be invited. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same shit. So they ended up finding a review of the ballet on Friday. So they was like, well, how the hell they review it if it didn't take place till Friday night? They was like, well, shit, that must have been the show before. So they went and researched the shit and come to find out that really was what it was. Like they had a show for like all the higher end people and shit in the little city or whatever. So at that point, basically what happened was that he was somewhere in Brazil at that point, and then he just got around trying to meet the movers and shakers and get that money so they could start another motherfucking Nazi. Another Nazi group. Like, he was moving and shaking like a motherfucker. But what's still intriguing to me, like I said, more than his story, is how the government did it, though. And then this is what I was asking Coco J last night, too, because to me it's just funny. But they going through all this history and shit. They finding all these people who knew people, right? So now everybody like, yeah, shit. There had in the FBI files, there had been several, like I mean, a whole gang of sightings.
Right.
So I'm just thinking, what make a motherfucker not tell?
Right.
Like, cause if you in the crib, and you see Osama, you tell him. That motherfucker Bin Laden's supposed to be dead. I'm telling him.
What the fuck is he doing out there?
Exactly. So what stopped people from saying, hey, shit, motherfucker Hitler, cuz I'm telling.
Right.
That mean that motherfuckers was telling, and the government was like, shut the fuck up, nigga, you ain't saying shit.
Yeah.
Stop. And that's what we living in. And then this is another thing too. And then I gotta get on subject because it's Christmas time. But this is another thing too, man. That kind of pissed me off when I really started thinking about it. All these classified files, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they know exactly where he is. They tracking him. Now, mind you, this event in Brazil happened in 1948. He was supposed to be dead at 45, like 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, they followed the nigga. You know what I'm saying? They know where he at 3 years later. But they never changed the story. They never said, hey, shit, he might be alive. Never said that. They just fed you the fact, he killed himself. Him and his woman and shit. He killed himself. That's the end of it. Don't ask no questions. Right? But then I started thinking about the other side of it, though. All of those classified files, they follow him. This is Hitler. This is Hitler who made motherfuckers and their whole family line up in line to go in vacant buildings that they thought was showers, and instead of water coming out, motherfucking gas came out and killing whole families and shit. This is Hitler. But they got the same FBI files for Martin Luther King. Nigga, what the fuck is we dealing with for real? I mean, for real. They tracking a for real terrorist. The nigga who created the Holocaust.
Right.
But they got the same files for Martin Luther King.
All right. Come on,
man. Do they tell you what the fuck they think about you or what?
Man, come on, man. That's crazy.
No, that's crazy. No, it's so true. Like, them files, it's like, they got them files from Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, like they fucking terrorists.
Right.
Like, this nigga created the Holocaust.
Y'all know where he was at.
No, you know where he was at. You know where he at. And let him act like he was dead.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Government, the motherfucker, man. All right, dog. I ain't even mean to get off into all that shit. I shouldn't be watching all them history channels and shit, man.
Right.
But anyway, all right, enough about that, man. It's Christmas time.
Let's get on the subject.
Let's get festive, man. Don't forget, man, if you're on eblockradio.com or if you're on Blog Talk Radio, hit us up, 760-283-4647. We want to know what are your worst and best Christmas experiences, dog. We got to pay some bills in a minute, though. But I got a couple of little stories, man. And then, of course, at the end, we're gonna play my favorite Christmas song, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is until it's time to play it. So you just have to wait. But don't forget, man, if you want to talk about your Christmas experiences, best and worst, or if all you got is worst ones, then you can say that too. 760-283-4647, man. We'll be back in like a couple minutes, man. Holla at your boy.
Witness the Black Tie Experience. Black Tie Photography, servicing all of Metro Atlanta area. My name is Cedric Pitts, your photographer. Check out our website at www.blacktiepictures.com or like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Black Tie Pictures. Let me capture your professionalism in class, and you will have the ultimate black tie experience.
Yo, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern Q Lewis, producer of the livest cloud radio show on the planet, straight from the E-Block Radio. Here to let you know that you can represent the radio show and your side of town with our very own t-shirt line, Pardon My East Side. You can get yours.
Hello, Hood Howard Stern. What's up with Pardon My West Side?
Oh, slow down, Miss Coco J. Of course, we got the West Side covered too, so you can get Pardon My East Side or Pardon My West Side t-shirts. Only thing you got to do is go to the website, www.eblockradio.com, and get yours today. $20 for the fellas, $15 for the ladies. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well, Pardon My Eastside.
The livest cloud radio show on the planet, E-Block Radio.
Yo, man, we're back in the building, man. If you just now checking it out, you know who I am, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern Q Lewis, man. Got my man Money holding it down. What up, though?
What up, though? What it do, baby?
Man, you know it don't do shit until we get on the radio, bro. You know that. And you know this, man. You stupid, man. If you just now joined us, man, we're talking about your best and worst Christmas experiences. If you was on here earlier, though, obviously you know that we just switched gears a few moments ago. We just got real deep about the government and Nazis and Martin Luther King and shit. I can't even explain to you how we got on that subject. But anyway, you missed a good little discussion real quick if you just now joined us. But no matter, I'm glad to have you here anyway. And don't forget, if you're on eblockradio.com or if you're on Blog Talk, you got to hit us up, 760-283-4647, and hit that number 1 key if you want to share, your best and worst Christmas experiences. Like I said, if all you guys the worst ones, then we want to hear those too, so we can laugh about it. I mean, it's, as long as it's something that we can actually laugh at. Like if it's your worst one for real, like you lost a loved one and shit, then that's not funny. But I'm just saying. Right. I'm talking about the worst one, like you got the worst Christmas gift, or you got a lump of coal in your stocking. Right. But anyway, my boy, we'll start with you, man. We'll start with your best one. What do you think was the best one? Your best Christmas experience?
By far, I never got what I asked for, bro. That's for one. Never got what I asked for. But 1 year, bro, I don't know when it was, bro. 18 was out heavy. You know what I mean? It was back in the day. I don't know how old I was. I don't know what year it was. I don't be tracking that type of shit. But my mama got me the whole fucking 18 sets. You know what I'm saying? From the truck, the BA, every figure. You know what I'm saying? A little background setting. Yeah, I was amped about that, dog. Man, I got that, bro. Next week, bro, my brother broke every piece off that. Every head was going off every piece, bro. And I bring it up to this day, dog, and he still hates it. Man, why you always bringing that up? Because, bro, I was really excited about that. That's one of the only things I got that I asked for, you know what I'm saying? Right. And you tear it up, you know what I mean? I try to tear his ass up. My mama whooped my ass for whooping his ass.
No, the 18 shit was hard to get though, especially with Mr. T though, like Big Rackets. It was hard to get that one. Like it's almost like they didn't make enough of them. Just like it was always hard to get a Duke from G.I. Joe. Like you never get that motherfucker, man.
No, never get that shit.
You can never get Duke. No, just like you could never find Hulk Hogan and shit when he was getting wrestling and shit. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. Like, what was that? They only had, like, a limited few? Like, they was Jordans back in the day or something? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Man, I had it all, bro, and this dude broke everything, though. I even had the van, dog. He broke all the wheels off that boy. It's like the van got dropped off in the middle of the hood, and they hit it hard.
No bricks.
No bricks, bro. I was so mad, dog.
Oh, you a fool.
But that was a good one for me, though, at first, you know what I'm saying, before he knew it. But I got, man, dog, it was 1 year. I think I was 15, dude.
Okay.
And I'm thinking I'm about to get something for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? I'm all amped up, bro. Man, I'll get up this morning like my little brother. I go shopping with my mama for my little brother, so I know what he got, you know what I'm saying? I done got him together, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, they're going to go for me.
Yeah.
Man, I wake up, bro, I got some damn boxer shorts with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on the dog and a wallet, dog. So I literally... Hey, bro.
One pair of drawers.
One pair of drawers with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on it, dog.
You could at least got a pack, bro.
Man, one pair, bro. One pair, dog. And a wallet, dog.
And was it a cold wallet? Like, was it cold?
No, it's just a regular leather wallet.
It's a regular wallet. Damn.
Yeah, I still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You still got it?
Yeah, I use it.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah, I guess. It sounds like it probably got holes in it by now.
No, it's kept up. All them years, bro. Yeah.
Hey, that was a good ass leather wallet there.
I mean, I guess. But I was pissed off, bro. I was so pissed off, dog. I sat in the corner all Christmas, bro. And they're like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I never told nobody what's wrong with me, dog. Like, I didn't feel good. So I was hurt, bro. I was so hurt, dog.
But then what was you expecting at 15, though, nigga?
A shirt, some pants, Jordans, or something.
A freaky shirt.
A freaky shirt, you know what I'm saying? One with the pineapples on it. I wanted that boy bad.
No, remember that? Fucking freaky shirt, dog. JW, dog. And it's 15.
And some Jodeci boots, man.
Oh, man.
Man, I ain't getting none of that, bro.
Boots.
I ain't getting none of that, bro.
And, man, 15, at 15, I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't get nothing. I don't think I've got nothing for. I mean, I get shit for Christmas, like, you know, cars, and sometimes people throw me a couple $1 or something. But I ain't got like no shit. Like, I mean, as a kid, I stopped getting gifts a long time ago. You know, when you become an adult, then, you know, your significant other and shit, you know, y'all exchange gifts. But, you know, and then you say what?
Supposedly.
You stupid, man. I mean, outside of that, like, I don't know, it's a kid thing for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really look for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool if I ever get anything, because I guess maybe because of me, maybe I guess it's probably stupid, and a lot of people might say it. I'm not sure, but I guess the thing is, the shit that I want, like, can't nobody really give me no way. So,
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit I want, like, I want a new truck. Like, somebody gonna give me that motherfucker, or he'll give me a down payment on that shit or something? Like, yeah, probably not.
I want a new house.
Right, but there's some shit you know ain't nobody just go give you. So, yeah, I really don't expect much. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect nothing at all, to be honest. It really
when
is.
I get something, but when it come, bro, I'll be happy like with the kids when they wake up and shit. I'll be like, get out of here. For me? This is for me?
Right. All the time you see it under the tree thinking it was for somebody else.
Right. And I be upset with nothing under the tree and I can't open up nothing. Like, damn, I ain't got a pair of socks up on that boy. I would have been happy to open up a pair of socks, you feel?
Hey, I done got so old, bro. I would welcome a pair of socks, bro.
Man, for real.
I would welcome. Yeah, hell yeah.
You used to get mad when you get them socks and them drawers from grandma, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I would enjoy that shit right about now. Give me a 10-pack from Walmart or something. Shit, I'm good. That means one less time I gotta wash.
Right. Right.
Cause I'm lazy as shit.
Right, I got a homeboy, dog. He ain't do laundry. He just bought new drawers.
Just bought new shit.
He's the boy like diapers.
I can't do it that bad, man. I have went and bought a lot of shit though, just so it'd be a whole lot of time in between when I have to wash. But shit, I don't know, that's crazy. But for me, man, wait, before I get into mine though, don't forget if you're on eblockradio.com or on Blog Talk Radio, you can hit us up 760-283-4647 and hit that number 1 key. And don't forget also, if you're listening on the Blog Talk mobile app, you can also purchase my book right there on the mobile app. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas. I'm just saying, right there on the mobile app, you can click on Purchase Off the Block Volume 2, and you can buy a book right now. That's a Christmas gift for you and me. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, if you out there, you know what I'm saying? And also, just for the second time, like I said, I don't know if they was listening earlier, but like I was telling Money, if y'all just now joining us, I was telling her how my OG and my pops listens to our show via the E-Block Radio mobile app, surprisingly, because they are so not technologically sound. But I walked him through it. He downloaded it, and now they listen to the show, you know, through the mobile app. So when I talked to my OG yesterday, I told her I'd give him a shout-out. So, again, I want to give a shout-out to my moms and pops, man. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Lewis holding down the original E-Block, you know what I'm saying, in case y'all missed it the first time. For sure. But anyway, we go move it right along. For me, I think I guess we'll start with I'll start with the best one. I think I'll start with the best one. My best, yeah, 'cause my worst one kind of funny, but I think my best Christmas. You know what? I don't know, 'cause I had some decent Christmases when I was a kid, but I want to say that my best Christmas, though, and this is probably about to get all sentimental and shit, but my best Christmas really didn't have it. Yeah, I know, right? We need a soundbite for that. But my best Christmas really don't have anything to do with a gift, though. Like honestly, my best Christmas was the last Christmas, which was 2011 going into 2012. That was the best Christmas because that was the last Christmas that I was able to spend, with my sister. And it was a good one though because that morning, that Christmas morning, which is odd for me, for people that know me probably knows it's pretty odd. That morning I went to church. Like I went to church that Christmas. Yeah, so and shout out to Peaches, Miss Peaches, my cousin, because what happened was she was actually singing in the choir at Triumph. So she was like, come down, see me sing, blah blah blah. I'm like, man, it's early, like it's Christmas. I'm not trying to get up early. Like I got to be there at 8:00 and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, so I bust up though. Took my mom's down there. You know what I'm saying? Took me and my OG down there. Went to the 8:00 service. My cousin sung her heart out. I fell in love with the church. I fell in love with the pastor. Everything. I ain't been to church in years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, like he's spitting. I'm feeling it. Merry Christmas. This is Jesus' birthday. Like I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? It was a good day. Then my cousins was there, you know what I'm saying? My auntie Shirley was there. Everybody was there, you know what I'm saying? So after we went to church, seen her sing everything, we all congregated after church, then went back to my OG crib and had breakfast. Like all of us, my sister, my cousins, my nephews, everybody.
Right.
So it was a good ass Christmas, though. It didn't have nothing to do with gifts or nothing. But like that was my best experience though. Not knowing, obviously not knowing that was gonna be our last Christmas.
Right.
But dog, shit was crazy. That was my best experience, dog. Like we had so much fun. We came back to the crib, like everybody went to the house. Me and my mom went to the grocery store, bought some breakfast. Shit, I cooked the eggs because that's the only thing I can cook is eggs. So I make a million scrambled eggs, cuz. But so I hit the eggs up, mom made the bacon and all that shit, man, grits, and so we just ate. We ate though, like the whole family, like on some real family shit. And that was my best Christmas experience, though. And the crazy thing about it is, I guess maybe because I'm old now, is that that's the best experience, and it didn't have anything to do with anything I received. Yeah, for sure. So man, shout out to like Christmas for real. You know what I'm saying? Like the ability to to really celebrate the life of Jesus, which is obviously what Christmas is, and
not for gifts.
Yeah, not just for gifts. Man, you know what I'm saying? Just being in that ambiance, man. Like you with your family or whatever. At this point, even if you got beef with your family, man, I think at least at Christmas, man, act like you love their ass.
Right.
Like, for real, because. Not to keep going back to, Christmas 2011, nigga, but you just don't know. You never know when that's going to be the last one.
Yeah,
you just don't know, bro. So, all right, with all that said, before I start crying and shit, if you're on eblockradio.com or be on Blog Talk Radio, man, don't forget you can hit us up, 760-283-4647, and, hit that number 1 key. Now, I think that the worst Christmas is probably a toss-up. And this is like one of the ones I was saying, earlier about, if you had a worse Christmas, we gonna laugh and shit. But it's that other side of the game, though, that's not funny about Christmas. And I think that I got both of those. You know what I'm saying? So I think I start off with the deep one first. So get that one out the way, and then we can laugh a little bit. But I think my worst Christmas is probably still again, like I guess maybe that's just me, but still it don't have nothing to do with gifts. And that was 2004 Christmas. Now the thing is that it was a good and a bad year. Now I'll remind you why it was a good year, because not to give my age away or nothing, but 2004, as you remember, we spent one of those days in December celebrating my graduation. You remember my graduation? We had some fun at my graduation, or before my graduation. Dog, I was so wasted at my graduation, dog.
Yeah, we had a ball.
Yeah, thanks to Monk Money. I got wasted, and then I got wasted and then went to my grandma's house before I went to my graduation. Drunk. Went to my grandma's house drunk. Like, grandma, get ready to graduate. Drunk as hell. She like, "Bro, you been drinking?" I'm like, "No. I'm gonna be careful, grandma." I love you too, man. But that was my other grandma. That's my pop's mom. So this year also, my mom's mother was alive. So maybe 2 days before that, like she had been real sick. She was like real bedridden. Like, you know, it didn't look good, you know, before my graduation. And she was barely responding. Like half the time I would go in to talk to her and we'd be talking, but she not really responding. So it's almost like I'm not sure if she hear me or not. But then so we sit there kicking it, and then I just told her, like, you know, shit, Granny, I'm getting ready to graduate in December. You know what I'm saying? And that was a big deal for me because I really, first of all, you know, after Candy went to college, I really didn't think I was going to go to college because I was never a good student, like ever. So somehow I made it through college. So it was kind of a big deal to me, like, damn, I'm graduating. So I'm like, let me tell my grandma, you know. So she responded, and I couldn't really tell what she was saying because she was really sick. Like, she had a stroke, and like when she talked, you really didn't know what she was saying. But I told her, and we shared that moment. And I'm pretty sure that she understood what I was saying because of the way she responded. And that was cool. Like, that was real cool because I shared that moment with her because you talking about, you know, my grandma is old. You know, she was born in like 1921. So she's seen several generations where education was just not, it wasn't the thing. You know, it just wasn't happening. Wasn't nobody going to school. My granddaddy dropped out of school to work the fields. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just didn't happen. Didn't nobody go to school. So I know I made her proud at that point. So that was cool. Like, we started out on a good note. Like, I went and did my graduation thing and shit, drunk as hell. You know, shout out to Wayne State. But after that, though, you know, maybe a couple of weeks before Christmas, maybe 3 weeks before Christmas, because I think this was at the beginning of December. And she had got really sick, though, to where they put her in the hospital. So me and my moms and my sisters would go down there, you know, like every day. And this is what made it, you know, the worst Christmas experience because like maybe 2 days before Christmas, I took my mom down there and she was, you know, she was like okay, she was kind of responsive. So we shot somewhere and she was like, I'm gonna get Mama a Christmas gift. I'm like, well, shit. I'm thinking about myself like, what the fuck you gonna get somebody in the hospital? Like she's dying basically. But you know, it's my mama's mama, so she wanted to get her a gift. So we shot out and got her, I believe it was a comforter, like a comforter or some type of like a blanket type thing. Right. So went and took the gift down there. You know, we sat with her, and at this point she really wasn't responding. So we sat with her and everything. This was like maybe a couple of days before Christmas, and then like right at Christmas, like maybe the day before, maybe Christmas Eve or something like that, she ended up passing away. So that was a fucked up Christmas experience. You know what I'm saying? Once again, didn't have anything to do with a gift though. So I think I'm starting to realize now, just by me telling these stories, that obviously I've graduated from the gift thing with Christmas a long time ago. Like I don't really equate that shit with gifts, and I think this is probably something that more of us need to start valuing some of the other shit than the material shit. But yeah, that made it one of my worst Christmas though, because I'm like, damn, I just graduated, you know. Told my grandma we was cool and shit, and then we went and got her the gift, and then damn, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, and this is a tough time too, because anybody who's ever lost a loved one, especially like when, not to say that you'll ever be prepared, but when you lose a loved one and it's kind of like you didn't expect it to happen then. Right. So you know the first thing you do, I know some of them saints out here listening might not want to say this shit out loud. But the first thing I did when my sister passed away in the middle of the night in her sleep and shit, I was mad at God. Shit, I don't know no Christians who would disagree with me. They might not say the shit out loud, but you gonna be mad at God, like, cause he the one pulling the strings. So you gonna be kind of pissed at first, like, Jesus, what's going on, bro? Like, how you just gonna do that? So for me, this was a bad one though, because that's what I'm thinking. Like, damn, God, why you gonna take my grandma? Right. On Christmas though, so now it's a double whammy. Like, nigga, it's your birthday. How you taking niggas?
Right, so your vacation.
Right, nigga, you on vacation.
Right.
Duh, So that was tough. I mean, I laugh about it now because I mean that's been 11 years, going on 12 years now. So I mean, I laugh about it now. It's kind of funny, but I mean, that was my worst experience and that was my best experience. But just to lighten it up a little bit before we get out of here, I'll give you one of my my worst experiences that did have something to do with a gift. But still, even in this aspect, it wasn't about me. It was about my sister, man. And I think I may have told you this shit before, but I had bought Candy some boots from Payless, right? I didn't save my allowance money and shit. I was like 10 or something. I had saved my allowance and shit. I'm like, now I'm gonna go get her some boots. Cause I know what she like and shit. So me, her, and my mom was at the store one day. We had Payless and shit, right? So I was like, I see the boots that I bought. So I'm like, hey, those kind of fly, or whatever we were saying back in the day. And I was like, you like good? She was like, no, they ugly. I'm like, I was crushed, dog. I had already bought them. Like, I bought these already. Like, they're in the crib. They're in the crib racked up. This is my worst shit. I was devastated. I'm like, so you don't like them? He's like, no, I would never buy them. They ugly. Like, damn. Dude, I was crushed.
They killed your little gift, bro.
Dog, killed my gift, bro. I'm talking about, man, somebody call 911. For real. Dog. I knew that was going to be a funny one, though. Dog crushed me, though. Have you ever had that situation before? When you bought a gift and somebody called, what was it, and then you found out they hated that shit, though? You haven't even gave it to them yet?
Bro, one time, bro, like me and my family was having we have our little third Sundays, you know what I mean? And it was around Christmas time, you know what I mean? And my cousin, I bought her this little sweater they used to be wearing with the hoodies, the long sweater chicks used to be wearing then. So I bought her up, took off all the, the markings, you know what I'm saying? Put it in a box. These motherfuckers say I gave them something that somebody else wore. I was so pissed off, bro. Nigga, I went to the store for that.
Because you took the tag off?
Yeah, I took all the tags off, you know what I'm saying?
We know you ain't supposed to do that. You're supposed to just either mark the price off or rip the price. You know you ain't supposed to take the tag off.
But, dog, I was so mad, bro.
I bet you was.
Because I actually took time out to look for the gift. Like, this is her style, too, dog. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna tell me I gave it somebody that was used. Your girlfriend wore it first. Like, what? Are you kidding me?
You was mad as hell?
Man, I was mad as hell. Like, I ain't doing this no more. Y'all count me out this shit. I ain't not doing the little gift thing no more, dog, because I took my time out to go find her or something, you know what I'm saying? I could have picked up anything and gave it, but I actually took some time out to go find it. And y'all gonna say, I didn't get it. I ain't buy it. It was old. Like, hell no.
Is you mad or no?
I was mad as hell, bro. Like, oh, hell no. Y'all call me out next year. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, that sucked, though. That's the suck. That's suck when either if somebody say anything about the gift that you gave or if they just don't like it. It sucks, man. Yeah. It's a fucked up feeling.
I was old when it was happening, nigga. I think I had kids. Like, damn, why y'all do me like that?
Hey, the next time, we better leave the tag on that shit.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
Ain't gonna be that next time,
Hell no. That shit scarred me. I don't do none of them $10 gifts at work. Everybody do the $10 gifts and just get something. No, I'm straight. I ain't gonna do that. That shit scarred me, bro.
You fooling, man. Hey, low key, we did that at my job, man. I got a $15 Shell gas card though, man. I'm using that shit to the fullest. So I participate. Shit, hell yeah, I participate. Run my shit. I'm putting gas in my truck.
Yeah, I don't blame you, but I ain't messing around, bro. I got $15. I'll put my own $15.
Put your own shit in. Hell no. Hey, so how you feeling about next week, man? New Year's Eve. What you want to do?
Man, I don't know, man. Man. I might be working, so I don't know. So that's what I'm saying.
All right. Shit, we can make this the last show of the year. It's up to you.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
We'll chop it off. We'll chop it up off air. Yeah, so.
Word.
All right. Well, shit, we gonna get everybody here now so everybody can go, finish up their last minute Christmas shopping and cooking. Because I think you probably got you might have 1 hour left at Walmart if you gotta go to Walmart. They probably gonna be the only motherfuckers open tonight. Them in the gas station.
Right. The only thing open. Walmart be open on Christmas.
Hell yeah. They won't see me with that motherfucker though. Shit. I bought breakfast food. I'm gonna cook me a breakfast of champions and shit. I'm gonna post it on Instagram in the morning. Boss up on your whole ass page.
Can't fuck with Pancake Mondays, homeboy.
Okay, yeah, all right. Hashtag Christmas breakfast, cuz.
Right.
Hey, on that note, man, we gonna jump up out of here, man. Everybody, man, be safe out there, be careful, and enjoy your holidays, man. Happy holidays to everybody, whatever you celebrate, because everybody don't celebrate Christmas, so whatever you celebrate, man. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy holidays to everybody out there, man. You know what I'm talking about? And of course, rest in peace to my nigga Buns, man. All day, every day.
For sure. Somebody hug somebody, man. Tomorrow's for loving, dog. I want to hear nothing bad news tomorrow, dog. I want to hear everybody loving each other, dog. Drinking and be fucking merry. You feel me?
Right, drink and be merry, dog. For real. On that note, we gonna hit it right on that, man. And we about here, though, man. Shout out to everybody that checked us out on E-Block Radio. Shout out to everybody who checked us out on Blog Talk Radio. And, of course, if you're on the mobile app, don't forget, Merry Christmas to yourself, man. Go ahead and purchase that Off the Block Volume 2. You can do it right from the mobile app. Bless yourself. You feel me?
You hear me?
All right, man. We about here, man. You know what it is, dog. It's your boy, the Lord Howard Stern, Q Lewis.
Do my money.
You know what time it is, man. This Christmas time. Johnny, take us up out of here. Johnny Hathaway. What's all know?
That's Johnny? This is Johnny.
Johnny Hathaway. Peace.
Hang all the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. The fireside is blazing bright, we're caroling through the night. Special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. This Christmas, fireside is blazing bright, we're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Shake a hand now. The fireside is blazing bright, caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas.